how does a guy from Bulgaria decide that you want to wrestle? How did you end up doing this?
So I tried amateur wrestling because I think that was the closest thing that was going to get me, but it just really wasn't my thing. I really wasn't digging it because it's not on TV. It's completely different. I had no idea. I'm like,
kind of boring in comparison.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah. It's like,
there's no ropes.
Where's the ropes? I don't look good in a singlet, right?
So I tried that. It wasn't my thing. Then I got really into basketball. So I think I picked up a lot of athleticism.
Basketball.
I played basketball.
You got some jumps there? You got some springs in your legs or what?
You're kick Big Show in the face.
Okay, all right. Machka, calm down.
I did that, then my parents did rowing. My mom was world champion twice.
Your mom was?
Yeah.
No, that seems Bulgarian, like rowing, raw, strong.
Yeah.
Right?
So I tried to pick up rowing, and it really was going good for me for a few years, but then I ran into the whole politics situation.
Meaning?
When, your nephew is... so-and-so, and your president's nephew, whatever it is, so they put him in the boat instead of me.
Really? Even though you might not go as fast?
Yeah.
Really?
It was a very disappointing time. I feel like this is the first time I hit, harsh reality. Wow, it doesn't matter what you do, I can't do anything.
Even though you're better because your last name is not the same as the president, for example.
Yeah, and I just got really disappointed, so I quit the whole thing. I quit wrestling. And I was going to sports school, which they don't have in America. You go to school in the morning for 3 hours, then you go to practice, then you go again to school for 3 hours, then you go practice again.
Mm-hmm. It's like a magnet school for sports.
Magnet school for sports.
Okay.
Which my mom graduated, my dad did. So as I forget that, I started doing some shot put, which came really natural. It was very easy for me, but it wasn't
unlike me.
Once again, it seems like a very Eastern European shot put and discus throwing, powerful things, right?
I did this whole thing, but again, it's not. I feel like I always wanted to entertain, and this was not entertaining for me.
Yeah.
Then I had the opportunity to come to the United States of America as an exchange student. So I had to come for 4 months, work, and then go back.
Where did you go to in the States?
Richmond, Virginia.
Ooh, how was that going to
well, it was
farmland?
I had to paint houses. I've never painted in my life. It was 100 degrees outside with 100% humidity. And they expect me to climb a ladder on the 3rd floor and paint. Little to be said, I got fired a month later. I got thrown out on the streets. Because I know nobody. I've been a month in. Mm-hmm. I got thrown out by my own comrades, Bulgarian people. They were my employees. They threw me out, literally.
Because you weren't a good painter, they threw you out?
I wasn't good.
Oh, wow.
And I had a contract, but I guess to them it didn't matter. Threw me out. I had no money. I had nowhere to go. They kicked me out of the house that they provided. So I was just stuck. It's like, the streets, and you look left and you see woods. You see right, you see trees, and it's like, what do I do now? I don't know.
Yeah.
And eventually, I met a couple of guys that they let me stay with them. We were 8 people in a 2-bedroom apartment.
But that day, or where did you live for a couple of days?
Well, the people that we used to work with, they kind of didn't like the guys. They're like, okay, kid, just come with us.
Okay.
You can stay here. So I was really, really grateful, and eventually worked at Wendy's for a week.
You're not good at normal jobs, are you?
No, it's just you work at Wendy's, right? And you have three guys that work and 7 managers. How is that even? This is so American. We need more workers than managers. And you have 20 minutes downtime between rush hour. Oh, let's clean the store. How about rest? You need to put mustard with a W on top of the burger. I'm like, what? First of all, who's going to open the burger to see the W? And second, if you turn it upside down, it's McDonald's. And the manager goes, oh, I never really thought about it.
See, I never knew that. You have to put it in a W.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. And I was like, man, I speak 5 languages. I cannot do this for...
Did you speak 5 languages you learned in Bulgaria?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, Overland, Russian, English, Bulgarian, and then you speak Serbian and Macedonian because they're close to Bulgarian.
Wow. You're like Cesaro.
Yeah, but he got all the popular.
Yeah, you got Macedonian. What the hell is that? So how many languages do you speak, Lana?
I speak 3.
Russian,
English, and a little bit of Latvian.
Wow. You guys
Learn Spanish.
are much smarter than I am. I can speak Spanish. I can speak Spanish. When I lived there, I could speak it. So you're working at Wendy's, and still that sucks. You get fired from there or quit or whatever.
I left.
Okay, you left.
I was even embarrassed to go get my check because I just worked a week. Professor, you kidding me? That's money. So then I got a few jobs, and then whatever. My friend said, "Hey, I'm gonna move to California," and I'm like, "Oh,
Now you're talking.
Hollywood?"
Yeah.
He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Count me in." I had $300 from working shitty jobs, and we're moving cross country driving in a 1988 Oldsmobile. Drove cross country, no stopping. We didn't have that money for hotels. One drives, one sleeps. So we get there and start kind of, find my few places around the work. And it was not until 3 years later, there was a pay-per-view in San Diego, Great American Bash, when Randy broke his collarbone.
Right.
I watched it, I went out, and I saw a business card for wrestling school. And I used to live in LA, and the wrestling school in San Diego. I'm like, San Diego, I don't care, I'll drive, I want to do this, this is my dream. But then I went to the website, researched, and there was a school about 40 miles from me, 50 miles. So I signed up that week. Backyard wrestling with Rick Drazen.
Rick Drazen.
Yeah, the Equalizer. He was big in bodybuilding back in the day with Arnold, and then it was a professional.
Yeah, I've heard that name before somewhere.
Yeah. So I trained with him for 6 months, and as soon as I got there, I felt very comfortable with everything because I was always been athletic, even though I was a big guy. Then 6 months later, I feel like I got everything in my brain, and he had nothing new to teach me. I want challenges. I want to learn more. And then Rikishi opened his own school, Knox Pro in LA. Him, Gangrel, and Reno Onwai, which is cousin of Rikishi.
Oh, so I didn't know you trained with Rikishi and Gangrel.
Yeah.
Okay, those are good workers then. Yeah.
Great guys.
Yeah, great guys. Yeah.
And I signed up with him, and I started wrestling.
Who was your first match with?
Oh,
do you remember?
A show match, or it was even before that. I worked in San Diego against Ariel Star.
Ariel Star?
Yeah.
And what was your name?
I was the Bastion Bulgarian.
Of course.
The name what I got was when I used to drive taxi back in the day in LA.
You've done every job.
Oh, I was
He was a taxi cab driver.
I was a taxi cab. I worked in a strip club. I was a construction manager. I was a welder.
Wendy's.
I did Wendy's. Yeah. What else did I do?
Painter.
Everything. Every job under the sun I've done. Pizza boy.
Oh, yeah.
Let's not forget about that. And always had 2 jobs at the same time.
Yeah.
Because you got to pay bills.
Did you have to get a visa or something like that, or just under the table? Oh, yes, I had a visa. That's why I was a pizza boy.
I had all the visas. So I've been training for 3 years now or so with Knox Pro, or 2 years.
With Rikishi and everybody.
With Rikishi, and I picked up as much information as I could, because they've been in the business for so long, and they have all the knowledge. And they thought that I was ready. In 2010 SummerSlam, they sent me for a tryout. And I went in early in the morning, Staples Center. I remember Jamie was there, Jamie Noble, Rigo, and DJ Tyson Kidd, and a whole bunch of us. They were looking for luchadors, but I guess I ended up in
Kind of the opposite of a luchador.
And we get in, we start working out, and I almost got in a fight on my tryout.
What happened? Do tell.
I'm working this guy, because everything's on the fly. You get in and you do whatever.
They just say like this guy and this guy get in there and do something, right?
Do something. All right, fine. And it was a big dude. I'm like, okay, it'll be fun.
Did you know him at all?
No.
Okay, never met him before.
These guys.
Right.
We get in and we start working out, and he hits me with the stiffest clothesline right in my mouth. And I'm like, all right, I get it. You're excited. Maybe it was one-off. Second time, hits me with exactly the same. I'm like, this is not right.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, cover. As he covers me, as I kick out, I drive my forearm right in his face. Bang! Because I was like, I guess, I get it. Everybody's excited. Everybody wants a job. But
once is okay. Twice is, dude, watch it. Yeah.
And once but so everybody saw that. Whoa, okay, leave. I'm like, man, I shouldn't have done that. But it's not right. I'm not going to let him get away with it. And I look like a...
No, absolutely. I did the same thing with Shane McMahon at Survivor Series this year. He gave me one good one. He gave me another good one. I drop kicked him right in the face, and I said, calm down, brother. He's like, sorry. Take it easy. Come on.
Sometimes just
You have to. You have to. Because then what's going to happen? He's going to do it a third time, fourth time, drop you on your head. That's not right.
Exactly.
Right. But just a bad position for you to be in during your tryout, right?
But I had to do what I had to do. I feel like I was right. And I think everybody outside, like TJ and them, they saw that I was not in the wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And then later on, I started working with a couple other guys. Everything went smooth. And Jamie was like, all right, lock up, kid. So I lock up with him. He asked me how old I am and my own, what's happening with me. He kind of liked me, I guess. And then John and I just shook. Because they don't tell you, okay, we like you.
Mm-hmm. It's like an audition.
Yeah.
You never know. Yeah.
Like, you just leave and you keep watching the show, and then John and I just came like, do you have any problems, moving to Florida? I'm like,
no way. Because we have a pizza. We need pizza boys there.
we like you, we'll sign you.
That quickly? Wow. That's great.
But then I couldn't go because of my, my visa has expired.
Ooh. So then would you have to go back to Bulgaria, or would you have
But then WWE helped me get it.
Okay. But
it took me about a year.
But what a horrible, you finally, here you go, you can't have it.
I know, it was so bad.
Did you feel too that I know in typical wrestling or even in show business like that, once I had my chance, they're never going to call me back. There's no way some other Bulgarian's going to come in there and I'll be done forever.
It was like the worst, because you've worked so hard.
Yeah.
And I always, even training, I was like, WWE is just for these superstars. These are just semi-gods. It's like me, I'm just me. I work out hard and do everything what I have to, but I never thought I'm gonna make it as much as I loved it. And then when it came the opportunity and I couldn't, it was like, man, this is it.
Yeah, I'm never gonna get a call again.
Yeah.